So do you have any tips for somebody wanting to actually compete as a bodybuilder?
My first thing, I would say before you go and think you can just go straight into like prep for a bodybuilding show, my main thing would be make sure your diet already is in check. I talk to guys all the time who think about like maybe I want to compete, you know, but they are not ready to do a prep diet at all, you know. For a lot of you guys, just kind of observing the scene and thinking maybe this is something I want to do. Bodybuilding shows take at the very least 10 weeks to get ready for. I mean, if you really want to come in good condition. I mean, it's not something you just pick up and say, oh, there's a show in a month, I want to do it. Bodybuilding is different, you know. It's not like any other sport where you just pick it up. It takes weeks and weeks to get ready for it. So that would be my biggest tip. From there it's going to be more about, from there I would say be careful about who you pick for coaches. You know, I would definitely recommend you getting a coach for one, but also be careful about coaches, because I mean there's all types of people out there who do a show and think they can be a bodybuilding coach. Don't just grab somebody you think looks good off of Instagram and think they can be your coach. I mean, there's a lot that goes into coaching, and also do your research on your different divisions. You know, start learning what do bodybuilding judges expect from you when you're on stage. You know, and before you decide to do a show, man, just also just make sure your discipline's there, make sure your diet's there, and have a coach that you can trust. That'll be my main thing.
Anything else?
Be ready to. Oh well, here's a good one. Pick a time of year that's your least stressful. I tried to do a show back in May, the Battle on the Bluff, and over in Tunica, and it was a really tough experience for me, because in between my job and finals at school, I was also 3 weeks out from a bodybuilding show, and there was days like I just wanted to break down. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just don't have enough time in the day. I mean, just to be honest. Yeah. And people don't realize it, but all that stress also it raises your cortisol, and it's going to make it tougher for you to actually lose weight. So my main thing would be pick a time of year that's going to be least stressful for you. If you're a college student, you might want to do it during the summer. You know, you might want to pick a show that's in the middle of August, you know, so you have all summer really to get ready for it. All you have to worry about is maybe a job and your show would be a big one.
Sweet. So minimize stress and know what you're doing. Get a coach. Yeah,
know what you're doing. Also, guys, I mean, before you go out and decide you want to do a bodybuilding show, I mean, be honest with yourself. You know, be honest with yourself and say, am I going to be able to stick through 16 weeks of prep and actually compete with guys out there that are going to be a lot bigger than you? I mean, when I went into my first one, it was a very humbling experience. I mean, you go in, and I mean, we had 4 people in my first NPC show end up going pro at North Americans 2-3 weeks later after that. And it's a very humbling experience meeting those people and realizing just how far you had to go. You know, but you know, it depends on how you look at it. It can be a motivator, or it can just crush you. You know, but yeah. What were we talking about? I got.
I be lit, whole squad be lit, yeah, lot of lit.